Hey, what's happening? All right, good morning. All right, let's take a look at seeing what's happening in the market this week. All right, as mentioned before, we have passed a lot of the big time earnings in the various sectors. This week, we got on Monday today, we do got a BNTX, which is one of the pharmaceutical companies. So you can look at LLY, Moderna, maybe potentially today. UNH is another one to play off of that. Oracle and Asana tomorrow. Dix this week. I see that on Tuesday morning. Wednesday, nothing that really interests me too much. Thursday, I have Futu. I love Futu. Futu is one of the Chinese sectors and Dollar General. So Thursday, I might take a look at those because with Futu, you might get Baba or Bibi, and those will kind of run together. So you can look at those three. And you got Li Lee, which is one of those EV Chinese stocks. So not that much this week. Maybe Thursday, I'll focus on it. But mostly, I'm just going to look for stocks again. We are in a downtrend market, and we'll take a look at some of those in a moment. Let's see if there's anything happening in the market this week of note. Job openings tomorrow. Got some CPI data on Wednesday, PPI on Thursday, and that's about it. Not a lot. There is some morning movers. Again, I am selling the rip, so stocks shoot up at some point in time in the day. I believe they're going to come down, and those are the plays I'm going to be in. Did really well on Friday, matter of fact. So let's take a look at the market. Already we can see this is our week right here starting off. We've already have opened up lower. Again, we're approaching, I think this is on the weekly on the ES, 5620. So we're already below 5700 going into the day. Well, I wish I had a put and stayed in it till this morning. Wow. And we have a weekly squeeze. It's on the downturn. The DMI is up. The RUN is up. I mean, for all practical purpose, I should buy probably a 5,500 out for a week or two and swing trade the puts. But I mean, I think we're in a downturn. It breaks this 5,600 level. It is a huge fall, huge fall. So we'll be taking a look at that. Let's take a look and see where we are on the daily. There again, we're opening up below yesterday's close. We're at 57.51. We already broke this level pre-market. Let's see where we are on a 4 hour. All right, we got our level of support for the day. It's going to be around 56.67, 56.70. So what can you expect? Maybe we did a severe gap down and then maybe a bounce back up today, and maybe fade tomorrow. Let's look at it on the hourly. Again, yeah, we're hitting this 56.74 level of support. So, like again, this where are we at? 56.90, 56.70. I really don't like that. That's just a $20 move. I don't really like that too much because the move is so short, and that means we probably have a bounce up and then maybe a fade later in the morning. So that later in the afternoon. So that's probably the play. We had a 1 hour squeeze that popped. So down maybe around 10 o'clock, I bounce back up. And then around 12, 1 or 2, we fall back down. And the reason I say that, because if I look at the Qs, I have a 2 hour squeeze. So we're already down 42. We went as high as 491. We can probably bounce back up to 47. That's a $5 move in this direction. And then a fade back down off the 2 hour. So you just have to be patient with the Qs overall. Again, the European markets was down overnight as well as the Asian markets. So not a lot of support there. Let's take a look at one of the big ones that's been falling, and that is Tesla. All right, Tesla on the 2 hour, we have a 251 level, key level of support. it breaks 251, we're riding it down. Actually, it's fired on a 2 hour on a short already. And that was around 7 a.m. So we'll see what they want to do around 9:30. So again, Tesla breaks 251. Definitely be looking to take that to the downside. What about Nvidia? Nvidia got down to a low of 109. I mean, Nvidia might be going back down to $90. Let's take a look at it on a 4 hour. 109, 107. Maybe some weakness. Nvidia could be one of those stocks that might trend up today. Let's see on the 1 hour what Nvidia is looking like. Yeah, I want to touch that 107, then bounce up. That's a $2 move. Probably not my favorite today. Let's take a look at Target. I like Target. It's at 114. Yesterday it was at 112. It moves a little slow, but this is a stock I'll probably be looking to fade today. Is Target. And let's look at AMD. This one I did really made a nice sum of money on Friday. So on Friday I was in it and I caught the dip here on this. I think this was a 2 hour squeeze on Friday. So got in 30 minutes, excuse me. That was actually the title of the video on Fridays was 30-minute squeezes. Had a lot of them. So I caught the 30-minute on AMD, made a nice chunk of change here. Then AMD rolled back up. Today, I'm looking at AMD on a 2 hour time frame. And AMD breaks this 98. I believe I can get back down here to 96, 95 again and do really well. So definitely be looking at AMD today. Be patient. Let's take a look at the SPY. Woo. SPY looks like it want to break this 566. So close. 66, 65. This probably goes down, give me a wick, and then bounce up. I don't know. It's not my favorite. Probably the easiest is AMD and Tesla today. Definitely Tesla breaks this 249 on the 4 hour. It is going to fall. Where is it at on the daily? Oh man, it's under 200 on the daily. 237. AMD and Tesla. Probably my two best plays to short today. XLK overall looking fairly weak. Let's go look at this on the 1 hour. See, XLK on the dip, so it has some stocks pulling it down, then maybe bounce. And then the one last one I wanted to look at, I'll bring up the VIX. Wow, look at this VIX. 23, 26, bullish, stack moving averages. And this means the market is probably going to be short today. I mean, again, it's just another confirmation to play the short in the market. If you want to try something on the long side, the only things I see coming up is maybe McDonald's. If it breaks this 319, I want to go back up to 323. Got some resistance here. McDonald's been really bullish. Cigna is another stock you can been buying the dips on, and you will turn out pretty much all right. Cigna is looking pretty good coming in. And then the last is LMT, Lockheed Martin. Lockheed Martin, look at the charts. Bam, bam, bam. Those are only three I see. Outside of that, 90%, 80% of the rest of the market, it looks like, just trying to find the best setup for the short. All right, cool. If this video has been helpful, please like and subscribe. And you have a blessed day. All right, take care.